All right. Hey, my name is Will Boyd. I am excited to have you here for this training. I help coaches, consultants, entrepreneurs with their marketing. I run a business called Healthy Funnel, and I'm the head marketer for our company. And we run a program called CEO Finance Academy, which we've done a little over 100K in the last few months, getting people in. We help small business owners get control of their business finances. So that's who I am and what I do. And I want to walk you through how we're adding over 100 plus members to our Facebook group every single month, primarily using LinkedIn. There are a few other things that we do, but the vast majority of how we're adding people is through LinkedIn. And if you were to add in multiple people to your team, you could be scaling this to 200, 300 plus people per month if you want to. So I figure you're here for that. I'm just going to dive right into this. So I'm going to share my screen. And I just want to show you. So this is our group, Profitable Business Community, Profit, Tax, and Financial Optimization. And this is from December 8th, 2021 to January 7th, 2022. We had over 148 member requests, and we approved 139, meaning they were quality people and fit or qualified fits for our group. So we added 139 out of 148 from December 8th to January 7th, 2022. I am recording this on February 8th. So as of yesterday, so from January 8th to February 7th, we've had 175 requests, and we have approved 167 of those people. 11 weren't a good fit. And the reason that we're getting such high quality good fits is most of them are coming from LinkedIn. And if you're interested and want to come over and join our group, feel free to hop over to Profitable Business Community. We do trainings on how to manage your money better, improve your taxes, and financial optimizations. So it's you, want to hop on over, love to have you there. But cool, here's what we're going to go over today. So there are three core things that you need. I don't think it's going to shock anyone, but you need these three core pillars for this to work. One, you're going to need a Facebook group. If you don't know how to make a Facebook group, there are tons of YouTube videos out there on how to make a Facebook group. How to run one optimally is a little bit different story. The second thing we need is messaging copy. So what are we going to send to people on LinkedIn once we connect with them? And then third is we need a LinkedIn profile. So you want to optimize your profile to give yourself the best chance of people accepting your connection request. So these are the three things that we need. If you don't have any of if you are missing a Facebook group or LinkedIn profile, you may want to just skip this training until you do, and then this will be super helpful for you. The messaging copy, you can probably just steal mine and iterate it for you and your business. So here's what we're going to do. Here's the process that we're going to go through. So you're going to log into LinkedIn. We are going to send connection requests to your ideal target market. I'm going to walk you through step by step. How do you find the right people to be targeting? The first thing that we're going to do is you're going to send them an immediate invite once they accept your connection request. You're not going to send a note. I found that it's not any better to send a note. Just send the connection request. If they accept your request, you're going to send them an initial message to invitation to join your group. We're not going to ask them. We're just going to send them an invitation. If they don't respond, then we're going to send them a follow-up. I'm also going to show you a tool on how I automate all of this, so I don't have to go look in it every single day. And then the goal is for them to join the group. And then the next thing that we're going to do is you're connecting with all these people. Now, one of the cool things is you can create free LinkedIn events and you can invite all of your connection requests or all of your connections to join you for a LinkedIn event. And I found it's a pretty decent acceptance rate. Maybe like 10% of the people you invite will accept. So if you have 2,000 connections, that would be 200 people that accept. I'd say it's about 30% of those will show up, actually show up for the event or watch the event. Still, great way to get people there. So people are going to sign up for the event. And here's the deal. So you're going to create the event. We're going to send invitations, and then you're going to host your event inside of your Facebook group. Sneaky little thing here. So you might not have jumped into your group from the messages, but they might join your event if it's a topic that resonates with them. You're going to say, great. Hey, and then you're going to message them and say, the group's going to be in our free Facebook group. Would love to have you come over there. And people are going to, again, join your group. So what does this look like for us? So I just want to show you here. I'm running an automation and I'll walk you through that in just a second. But you're going to see here, today is, today is February 8th. So today I have sent out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nine new messages today alone. I haven't looked at this at all. This is all from an automated tool that I use, but you can do this manually. So you just go connect with people and invite them manually. But here's the process. I send an invitation to this person here. Let's see if I can find this guy, Jeffrey. Right. Hey, they said, hey, Jeffrey, I just want to invite you to our Facebook group, Profitable Online Business, where we do live trainings on helping freelancers and small business owners keep more of what they make through profit and tax strategies. Would love to have you join us. And of course, looks like he read it, didn't do anything. No problem, right? So you can see these invites have been going out every single day. I want to show you one where our, I probably have to scroll down a little bit for my second follow-up message to kick in. Nope. Cool. So you see, I get people to say thanks, right? It's not always like, thanks, I'll check it out. Like, so I think a lot of people are afraid to send these messages thinking people are going to be angry, but you can see in, one day alone, I had 3 positive responses. This one guy says, that'd be great. And now he's in our group. He says, thanks. Right. Thank you. I will check it out. This lady said, lots of positive response. I'm seeing if I can find my follow-up message. I'll write it out here for you in a second, but all right, looks like it's fallen down quite a bit. Anyways, I have a second message, which is, hey, just wanted to make sure that, check and see if you were able to see this message and if you're still interested in joining the group. That's essentially what it is. We'll walk through it here in a second. So, okay, the first thing is, where do we find our ideal people? How are we going to do this? So the best way to do this is go to the search bar. A lot of you are coaches, consultants. You want to work with a specific group of people. So I'm going to give you 2 examples and you can play around with this. The first thing is going to be, let's say you want to work with business coaches. That's who you work with. You're going to type in business coach in the LinkedIn search bar. And what I love about LinkedIn compared to Facebook is people identify themselves by profession and by title. And we can see a lot of, so we know, we don't have to guess via Facebook, like, are they a business coach? Are they whatever? We can know specifically via LinkedIn, this is how they identify themselves. So what we're going to do is you're going to notice it pulls up people, companies. We don't want that. We just want people. So I'm going to click people. And you're going to see on LinkedIn, there are 813,000 people that identify as a business coach. Well, I'm going to go a little bit smaller. I don't want to connect with all 813,000. I want to find some that are probably closer to who I'd want to work with. So I'm in the US. You might be in the UK, Australia, a different country. You might want to work with people just in your country. I'm just going to show you for an example. So I'm just going to go down to the United States. And sure enough, there's 348,000 people who are who are business coaches, right? So maybe I want to go, it's still so many. You can see the power here, right? I could start connecting with them. I'm actually going to go to all filters and I'm going to add in a couple more factors here. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, let's see, I want them to be in marketing and advertising in their industry. So I could try that. So click show results and it knocks down to 16,000 results. Interesting, right? So maybe the US, there's just like so many. Maybe I'm actually just in a state and I'd rather work with people close to me. Like I'm just going to do, like I live in Pennsylvania, for example, here in the US. I can just search by Pennsylvania. Let's see how many business coaches, 625 business coaches in the marketing and advertising field in Pennsylvania alone. And why this could be powerful is I might say, if I want to send a message, I might say, hey, so great to connect with other business coaches here in PA. That's what we say for Pennsylvania. That's the abbreviation for our state. Just makes it even more personal and that extra level of connecting. Or I might say, I want to do everybody in the US. So we're going to go back to all of US. And, I don't really care about what industry they're in. But I do want to say, I want to make sure that they're the owner of their own business. So I'm going to go to title. I'm going to type in owner. I'm going to click search results. 39,000 people. Okay. All right. Owner and business coach, blah, 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 blah. Life coach, right? You can see here, I have 39,000 people that I could start connecting with. And you could literally just do this manually, connect. Now you can do up to 100 connection requests per week. So you can do that, and you just manually remember every day. Okay, I do like 10 a day, or I guess you'd want to do 12 a day to make sure you get close to that 100 requests a week. And then you would just, if they accept, you'd go and message them. Obviously, you don't want to do that. So I'm going to show you an automated way to do this. But to use the automated tool, we want to make sure this list is small enough that you can do it in one sitting. And so we're going to go find and get this down to about like 1 to 2,000. So instead of all of the US, I'm going to go find a state where this would probably be more reasonable and say, let's do Maryland. I don't know. Perfect. 696 results. So if I want to work with all the business coaches in Maryland, I'm just going to double check and make sure we got here. I will say every once in a while, these first one or two don't seem to make a ton of sense, but then you'll get into business strategist and coach, business at acupuncture, business coach, owner life coach. Okay. Expert, business owner, coach. Cool. Awesome. If it doesn't seem like this is exactly the keyword that we want, what I'll do here instead of title and owner is I would just come down here and type in business coach. Let's see if that changes the results. Yeah, 475. So I know I'm getting more specific to business coach, small business coach, business coach. Perfect, right? So this is what I'm going to be looking at. And I'm going to keep this URL here. And I want to show you the next thing I use, which is this tool called InTouch Tool. And there are other different types of tools you could use. I use one called Ulink. There's, I think it's Octopus is another one, but InTouch Tool seems to be, I use it, it's worked great. You can even get started for free. I think from the free version, it is, let's see, for free, it is 25 connections a week. You really want to maximize this. So I would go with the $29 a month one, but you can get started for free. Check it out, see if it works for you. So let me show you how this works. You're going to download it, and it is a Chrome extension. So you click install for free, gives you this little Chrome extension up here if you have Google Chrome. And then what you're going to do is it brings up this big icon here, and I'm going to click it open. And it says, hey, do you want to create a campaign? And so we're going to create a campaign. I'm going to call this Biz Coaches Maryland, US. And then it says connection request message, add some messages to be sent automatically to those who accept your connection request. This can increase your reply rate by up to 60%. So what I might say is, hey, and then I'm going to personalize this first name. And I'm going to go snag one of the messages I've already sent. So I'm just going to go, I'm going to snag this. And oops, we'll go back to that last. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to copy this. And if you want to pause this video, you can copy this or mimic it the way you want to. Just want to invite you to, I don't know. Oh, I have too many letters here. So just want to invite you to our, where we do live trainings, do more of what they make through Provident Tax Strategies. Love to have you join us. So this message is too long. So I'm just going to get rid of just wanted to. And then, so what I might do is I might go want me to send you the link. So it's one way to get around sending the Facebook message all the way in there if they need to. If they reply yes, obviously you go in, you would send them the reply. And then you say add a message. So let's say they don't reply right away. Keep sending messages even if, no, we don't want to do that. We don't want to keep bombarding them. Send X days after they've, so I'm going to do 1 day later. Hey, name. Wasn't sure if you saw my last message. Would love to have you join the group. And then I'm going to go find my Facebook group URL, which is right up here. If you go up to your group, I'm going to just snag this. I gotta copy this, and then we'd go here, whoops, to our LinkedIn page, paste that. Cool. And then you could keep adding messages if you wanted to. I just do 2. I'm going to click next. And it says use native LinkedIn searches. So it's going to say, how are we going to add people? So you want to pull up the page where you're going to pull the people from and say, start collecting people. And you're going to see LinkedIn is going to, this tool will start actually connecting all of these people. So the first thing you have to do is you just have to let this sit for, it'll usually take a couple minutes. And you might even take, depending on how big your list is. So if your list was like 5,000, this might take a half an hour, but you can see it's moving pretty fast. It's already collected the first 2 to 3 pages. So 20 people. So the first 2 pages, it's already going through and it's collecting. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do all this because I don't really want to launch this campaign. So I'm going to click pause, and then I'm going to click create the campaign. So once you have all your people collected, you can then click create the campaign. It says processing prospects. It'll take a little bit to go through all your data. Cool. And it'll start going. So it's going to start sending a connection request. I can say, hey, send 5 daily connections. Okay, you have to get your business plan to send more than 5 requests per day, I guess. Interesting. I don't know. I use Ulink primarily, but that's by invite only. So I apologize, I can't show you that one. But you can see, like, you could get this going all the time. It's going to show you who responds, right? So as your messages, it's going to show you how many people you've connected with, how many you replied with, and you'll start to measure how effective your campaign is going. I'm not going to start this campaign because obviously it's not super applicable to us, but that's how we're doing it. And then the next thing you would do is you would go and create a, after a while, after you've gotten, I don't know, a couple hundred connections. So I would let this run for 2 or 3 weeks, get a couple hundred connections. And then what you can do is go up here and you can go to, where am I looking at here? So you can go to home on your LinkedIn. You can go to events and you can create an event. And you can create a cover image for this. You could say it's going to be on Zoom, so an external link. We're going to say marketing for coaches. You could title it, or you can add a date, all this stuff. And then you put in your, I would put in your Facebook link here to your Facebook group, title it, make yourself a speaker, click next. And then I'm just going to hide this so no one, I don't care about that. Okay, so I don't really want to publish this. So we're just going to go view event. Yep. So now I can go down to my events. And I don't know why I can't see my event. All right. I might not have completed my event. Once you make an event, though, you can then go and invite all of your connections. So if you go in, it'll have this big blue invite button, and you can invite all of your connections. As you can see, I can invite all of my connections to this event if I wanted to. So you do that. And then what I recommend is once they accept your invite saying, yes, I'd like to attend the event, you would then follow up with them individually and message them. And here's what's cool in LinkedIn events. As long as I am a member of this, so I am in this, if I go to networking, I don't have to be a first connection to message all of these people because we're in the same event. So I can just shoot them a message and it'll show up right in their inbox. So that's how we're doing this. It's how we've been growing our group. It's been a big part of us growing our new offer, CEO Finance Academy, to over 100K in the last few months. So if this has been helpful, I hope it's been useful for you. I am debating putting out a detailed course on, like, literally step-by-step of all this stuff, where I go over Facebook group stuff, the Facebook ads I run for our business as the head of marketing for our for Healthy Funnel, our big company, how I'm using LinkedIn and other ways to grow our business, as well as the TikTok ads that we're running. So this is something you're interested in. I put together a wait list right below this. If you want to fill out for the wait list about the course, it's going to be less than $200, and it's going to go through literally everything I'm doing to grow our business to where we're at for working with entrepreneurs. So if that's you, awesome. If not, I hope it's been helpful. I hope you start growing your group, and I hope you tap into this. Always be different. Don't just copy everything and expect the same results. Iterate, put your own twist on it, and keep improving the process. But it's been great. Again, my name is Will. Hope you've enjoyed this. And if you are interested in the course that will be coming up, you can go ahead and enter your email for the waitlist, and I'll make sure to get it to you as soon as it's there. If you're interested in like coaching or consulting, I do take on 1 or 2 clients a month. And I have one spot left for this month. If you're interested in that, you can just, I'll leave my email below and you can shoot me an email. Cool. Hope you guys have a good one.